Welcome back to Farm and Hammer, everyone. It's getting a little water filled up for the new heifer bull, and as you can see, he's eating feed. I've been giving him a little bit of feed because he's going out in that pen. There is a little grass, but at the same time, I've also got hay out there because there's not a whole lot to pick through. So anyway, just to make sure he's got some extra weight to lose before he goes in with the heifers, giving him a little bit of feed every day, and he'll be going out with the girls here in not too long. Anyway, you might be able to get a better look at him here. Of course, once again, the camera doesn't do him justice, but good looking, shorter framed bull. Anyways, I'm headed out to the rental farm. We've been dealing with some scours out there in the calves, and I had to treat one yesterday. The rest of them I haven't had to treat, they got over it, but there was one of the newest ones that got scours, and he wasn't doing too hot. So I caught him yesterday and gave him a scour pill. So we're gonna go out today, move that group, see how everyone's doing, see if we've got any new ones, and then also gonna check up on the scour situation. All right, gonna shut this fencer off. Cows look like they're ready to move, and it also looks like we have got a new calf here. It's the one I saw yesterday. I thought was getting awful close. It looks like it's black. I also see some white on the forehead there. So anyway, I'm gonna try to get these cows more trained to move. They move pretty well, especially the ones I've had for over a year. But some of the ones I bought in the last 4 months, which some of these are learning, but there's a few in the back that still haven't figured it out. So anyway, this is where their water is. I'm gonna move it over to this side, and they're gonna have access to this whole pasture here. This should be a 4-day paddock here. This is one of the bigger ones. And as you can see, there's a lot of weeds. There's some clover. And then a lot of just junky, cool season grasses they won't really like. So you can see that new calf over there. There's the mother. That cow's half Holstein or more. Bred to a black beef master, and the calf came out black, but it looks like a Holstein. So that thing won't be worth a whole lot. So I'm honestly hoping it's a heifer. That way I can just keep it as a cow and breed it instead of getting ripped off at the sale barn for it. So anyway, I think most of these guys and girls are ready. These fall-born calves are getting big. Really liking them. Let's see if they'll come. There we go. Looks like the new mother left her baby, which she'll come back for it. I'm not too worried about that. Then we've got some stragglers, some babies in the back that still were laying down whenever I moved them. So there's the new one there. You can see it looks like a Holstein. And I think the rest of these calves will get it figured out. There's a cow or two down there. They should bring up the rear. We've got one cow here, which has me worried. Her calf is the one I treated for scours yesterday. Her bag looks pretty sneaking tight. So considering she was by herself, she's probably laying with the calf. And hopefully the calf is still alive and doing better than it was yesterday. But the fact that she left it kind of has me worried. That will be some of his. You can tell it's not looking good. He is still alive. I'm gonna give him a scour pill here. Make sure he swallows it. You can see the stuff we're dealing with. This is better than the manure that was coming out yesterday. Yesterday it was straight water. course, he was in a little better shape than this, but anyway, we're gonna pick him up. We'll try to get him to stand up and get him onto some of the fresh grass because I don't want to leave him out here and the mother give up on him. So anyway, not too worried about putting him with the rest of the herd because like I said, they've already had it and they're over it and better. So come on, dude. Come on. We'll take it nice and slow. I actually don't have that far to go, luckily. Okay, he's across the fence. Cows are on this side. His mother's gonna run down here to the corner to try to find him because this is where he was. He was just on the other side of the fence. So anyway, she should find him. And normally 2 of these scour pills within a day or 2. They're feeling pretty good. You can see he is urinating, so he's got some fluids in him. He walked all the way up here with a little help. So anyway, I know he is drinking. His manure is getting a little thicker, and hopefully this pill here will do the trick. There we go. Anyway, like I said, dealing with scours out here. All of these calves are fine. She had it pretty bad last week. She's over it, acting fine. That one clearly had it. He's missing some hair around his tail. So yeah, scours have definitely run through. I only had 2 cases last year. This year it seems like they all got it. They all got over it. Last year I lost 1 to it out of the 2. But anyway, you can see these fall-born calves are getting big. I'd say they're around 500 pounds, most of them. So they're getting close to being weaned. I'll probably try to wean them end of May. A couple smaller ones, but anyway, they have not been worked. So these bigger ones are still bulls, which of course is not a great thing. I'd rather them be steers already because I'll have to wait till they're steered off before I can sell them. But I plan on weaning them here at the end of the month and then selling the mothers that need to go, which I think there's 5 or 6 of them at this point. 5 or 6 out of the 14 I had for fall. But that's about it on the fall calves. Cows are spreading out, figuring out where the property line is. Then just show you some more videos of these spring-born calves. They look pretty good. That skinny red cow that I bought, couldn't hardly walk when I got her. She is a completely different cow here 2 months later. She just needed some wormer and some good grass, and she is put on the pounds. So there's a number of cows that I bought a couple months ago that were skinny as could be, basically just skin and bones. Gave them 2 months of some good hay and the last month some good grass, and they've had calves. They put on weight. They're still producing milk, and they've made some good cows. Turned into good cows, I should say. Didn't buy them that way. One thing I am learning though is why some of these cows were culled in the first place. This girl here, she calved last week, and I think I showed you her calf. Nice little black bull calf. But she was a 3 or 4 year old when I bought her. 3rd stage bred, she sold by herself. So you know she had something wrong with her. Why else would someone sell her that close to calving? And I've since learned She's a fence jumper, so normal barbed wire fences, she hops right over. She finds holes in fences, she goes right through them, just pushes her way, bulldozes her way through them. What are you doing? So anyway, of course, the other day before she calved, her udder was all swollen. She was about to have a calf full of milk, and she hopped one of the barbed wire fences, cut open one of her teats, and of course you can imagine how disgusting that looked. So it was bleeding. It looked pretty bad, but it has since healed up. I don't think she'll ever be able to have a calf suck off that teat again. Probably won't ever produce again. Yeah, hopefully she learned a lesson there. I don't think she did. I'm sure she'll be jumping fences here in another couple weeks. Anyway, that's one I'm gonna have to get rid of whenever she raises this calf, because I can't afford to have cows getting out all the time. Even though she is easygoing and easy to get back in, she just keeps trying to hop fences. But in terms of what the cows are grazing out here, this is a really rough field. Not a whole lot of great forage growing out here. So it has had a break. It hasn't had cows on it since last October, November time period. I broadcasted some rye, which you may be able to see. It came up pretty well. Problem is I let it get too old before I let the cows in. They don't want anything to do with it, which is fine. It'll get laid over, turn into some carbon for the soil. But the rest of this field, it's really shallow soils, not a whole lot is growing. Got some hop clover, some red clover, a lot of cheat, and I think it's called buffalo grass maybe. I don't really know, but anyway, just not a whole lot of great cool season forage out here. I'm hoping the cows can do a number on this, get this thing jump started for summer, and hopefully get some better warm seasons coming up. I don't mind Johnson grass. I don't really love it, but it's better than nothing growing out here. So, but anyway, guys, that's about all I got for you for today. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed this one, and I will see you all next time.